Knicks trade alert. Jose Alvarado's playing time is shrinking, but is he still a playoff asset? Plus, a shocking college arrest resurfaces. And Karl-Anthony Towns faces a late-season injury scare. We've got all the details right here, right now. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Alvarado's Knicks experiment hitting turbulence. Acquired at the trade deadline, Jose Alvarado's initial impact for the New York Knicks was electric, showing flashes of brilliance with impressive scoring and clutch performances. He quickly became a fan favorite, with early stats suggesting a steal of a deal for the team. However, recent games have painted a different picture, with Alvarado's scoring and efficiency plummeting, leading to significantly reduced minutes on the court. This sudden drop-off has left Knicks fans and analysts questioning the value of the trade, especially as the playoffs loom. While his defensive prowess and pesky playstyle remain, the offensive struggles are undeniable. In his first 8 games, Alvarado averaged nearly 8 points with 40% shooting, including a remarkable 26-point outburst with 8 three-pointers. But in the last 7 games, excluding that outlier, his scoring has dipped to just 2.3 points per game on a dismal 23.8% shooting, failing to hit a single three-pointer. His court time has followed suit, shrinking from over 20 minutes to single digits, a clear signal of coach Mike Brown's dwindling confidence in his offensive contributions. Some argue that Alvarado was never intended to be a primary scorer, but rather a defensive pest and secondary ball handler. His career reputation as a tenacious defender with a steal a game remains intact. However, in the high-stakes environment of a playoff series, a guard who struggles to score, even for brief periods, can become a liability that opponents will gladly exploit. Teams could simply ignore him on the perimeter, allowing them to double-team Jalen Brunson and dare Alvarado to make them pay, something he's currently unable to do. The Knicks still believe in the intangible value Alvarado brings, but with the playoffs just weeks away, he's running out of time to prove that this trade was a resounding success. The team needs him to show he can be more than just a defensive specialist when it matters most. Will Alvarado's defense be enough to overcome his offensive woes in the postseason? Next, we dive into the impossible question the Knicks face regarding their guard rotation and another unexpected story from Alvarado's past. Alvarado and McBride, the Knicks' playoff backcourt conundrum. Jose Alvarado's arrival has injected a much-needed dose of grit and defensive intensity into the New York Knicks lineup, quickly establishing him as a valuable acquisition. His on-off differentials have been astounding, showcasing his ability to impact the game positively even without high-scoring numbers. Yet, as the playoffs approach, the Knicks are grappling with a complex question. Can Alvarado and Miles McBride coexist effectively in the backcourt, especially given their similar undersized profiles? This quandary is amplified by McBride's recovery from sports hernia surgery, which could limit his availability leading up to the postseason. If McBride returns close to the playoffs, the Knicks will have a limited window to assess the sustainability of an Alvarado-McBride pairing. Coach Mike Brown might opt to stagger their minutes, but with Jalen Brunson already commanding a significant role, fitting both undersized guards into the rotation without sacrificing defensive integrity or offensive spacing presents a significant challenge. The core issue is whether the Knicks can realistically win in the playoffs, with 3 guards all listed at 62 or shorter. Alvarado, at 60, has averaged 6.1 points, 3.7 assists, and 1.2 steals in about 16.7 minutes per game since joining the Knicks, contributing to an impressive plus 21.8 points per 100 possessions when he's on the floor. This remarkable metric highlights his immediate impact. Conversely, McBride, a crucial player for the Knicks, boasts a plus 10 3-points per 100 possessions differential and is shooting an elite 42% from 3. His scoring ability, defensive energy, and efficient shooting make him vital to the team's success. The dilemma is clear. With Brunson locked in as the primary option, One of these valuable guards might become the odd man out in the playoff rotation, a difficult decision for Coach Brown. Could a past arrest in China be the wildest story Jose Alvarado has ever told his teammates? And what's the latest on Karl-Anthony Towns' health heading into a crucial stretch? Jose Alvarado's wild college arrest story resurfaces. New York Knicks guard Jose Alvarado, known for his infectious energy on the court, recently shared a jaw-dropping story from his college days during an appearance on the Roommates show with teammates Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. The tale, which Alvarado himself had nearly forgotten, involves a bizarre misunderstanding with Chinese police during a college trip that led to his arrest. While playing for UCLA against Georgia Tech, Alvarado found himself at the center of a police investigation in China. Officers unexpectedly showed up at his hotel room, searching his belongings and leaving a young Alvarado in a state of panic and confusion. He recounted the intense experience, admitting he had no idea why he was being detained. The situation escalated to the point where he was taken to a police station and held for several hours. The confusion stemmed from a stolen pair of sunglasses, and police mistakenly identified Alvarado as the suspect. Adding to the surreal nature of the event, Alvarado recalled his own coach approaching him, seemingly convinced of his guilt and urging him to confess so they could help. Alvarado vehemently denied the accusation, maintaining his innocence throughout the ordeal. This unexpected brush with the law, despite its stressful nature, has now become one of the most talked-about anecdotes surrounding the guard, showcasing a side of his personality far removed from the basketball court. Since being traded to New York, Alvarado has experienced a mix of highs and lows. While he's proven to be a disruptive force on defense, particularly with crucial steals, his scoring efficiency has been inconsistent. Coach Mike Brown has adjusted his minutes accordingly, recently benching him for extended periods when he felt Alvarado was struggling offensively. Despite these on-court fluctuations, the chemistry Alvarado is building with Brunson, Hart, and the rest of the Knicks squad is palpable, hinting at a potential advantage as the team gears up for the playoffs. Stay tuned as we break down Karl-Anthony Towns' injury status and what it means for the Knicks' playoff seeding. Karl-Anthony Towns' knee issue adds late-season uncertainty for Knicks. As the New York Knicks navigate the crucial final weeks of the regular season, a late-season injury scare involving star center Karl-Anthony Towns has cast a shadow of doubt over their preparations for the NBA playoffs. Towns was forced to leave the game against the Utah Jazz midway through the first half due to a near-related setback, raising immediate concerns among fans and the coaching staff. While Towns was able to return to the court after being evaluated and finish the game without apparent issue, his status for the upcoming matchup against the Indiana Pacers has been listed as 50-50. This designation highlights the lingering concern surrounding his knee. In the 30 minutes he played against the Jazz, Towns put up a solid performance, scoring 21 points on efficient shooting, along with 7 assists and 7 rebounds, in a game the Knicks ultimately won 134-117. This season, Towns has been a consistent force, averaging 20 points and 11.9 rebounds per game while shooting 49% from the field and 37% from beyond the arc. The Knicks, currently vying for the second seed in the Eastern Conference, just secured their 42nd win of the season. Securing a favorable playoff seed is paramount, especially after a mid-season slump that saw them fall off track. With the Boston Celtics holding a 2-game lead for the second spot, every game, and the health of key players like Towns, is critical. If Towns is unable to play against the Pacers, his next opportunity to take the court would be on Sunday, March 15, when the Knicks return home to host the Golden State Warriors. We've covered trade concerns, guard quandaries, surprising arrests, and injury scares. What's next for the Knicks as the playoffs approach? And that's a wrap on today's Knicks news. We covered Jose Alvarado's fluctuating role and performance, debated the tough backcourt decisions ahead, relived a wild college arrest story, and broke down Karl-Anthony Towns' injury status. Don't miss any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.